In another brilliant move to try to attract drivers for a carrier that has a difficult time getting them, CR England is going to install cameras in all of their trucks, all of their over 4,400 trucks. They think that'll attract you. Hello and welcome to Trucking Answers. I'm Mark, your refrigerated host. All right, so England says we have a tough time getting drivers. Let's put the SmartDrive system in every one of our trucks. That will attract drivers. Okay, look, I don't know if that's why they're doing it, but here's the story on SmartDrive and what England is going to do in every one of their trucks. Colin England, who is the Director of Accident Prevention at CR England. Now, I'm sure Colin England has an extensive background in truck driving. He probably went to truck school and then drove for millions of miles and worked his way up in a tough, way to work his way up at CR England, I'm sure. I don't know what his background is. I'm assuming that's what it is. He said, look, we're going to install the SmartDrive system. So I looked up, what does the SmartDrive system do? Because they said by the end of 2020, every one of their trucks will have it. Here's what they're going to look for. The SmartDrive system at England does not have a driver-facing camera yet. The system is driver-facing capable. We'll talk about that in a minute. So the system currently is going to monitor out the windshield for speeding, U-turns, lane departure warning, following too close, hard braking, weird steering. It integrates in with the stupid radar system on the trucks and all that. So when that thing beeps, bingo, video goes back. When lane departure goes off, bingo, video goes back. All those things. Do you do a U-turn? It knows you're doing a U-turn. Video, you shouldn't be doing U-turns anyway, really. Even speeding, all this, it's integrated in there. Now, as of right now, it doesn't face the driver right now. SmartDrive does have a camera that faces the driver, and I'll link the SmartDrive website in the description so you can go look at it yourself and see all the things that it does. They even have a 360-degree view camera where they mount cameras outside the truck, watch the lanes next to you and the cars next to you. If you get too close to that car, even though you're in your own lane, you can get coaching, right? SmartDrive says they have mobile coaching where they have training. You can log in on your phone. Nice. Again, with the phone thing, make them give you a phone or use their tablet or whatever. Keep this in mind, drivers, and this isn't just England. Any driver that has any of these trainings like this, where they require training, it doesn't matter if it's a coaching training, it doesn't matter what training it is. If a motor carrier requires you to do something, where it is required by the motor carrier, you are required to log that time as on duty, not driving. So any trainings that are required are logged on duty. That's why usually when companies, almost every company I've ever been to or seen, when they have a safety meeting or whatever, it's voluntary. Why? So you don't have to log it. These are not going to be voluntary, these coaching sessions where some goober back at headquarters, maybe Colin himself, I don't know if he's a goober, with all of his trucking experience, right, millions of miles of trucking experience that I'm sure he has, may call you personally. I doubt it. Probably somebody on the staff. You'll have to talk to them, or you'll be assigned, more likely is what will happen. They'll have a training program that you'll be assigned to do. You'll have to do, this is 8 minutes and this is 12 minutes on, staying in your lane, and you'll have to answer questions and log in, that you've done it. That's usually how these things work. We'll see how it works here. Regardless of that, remember, while you're doing it, it's logged on duty time. Don't let them allow you to not log that time. They want you to do it, you've got to log it. That's the law. That's the law. Now, they said that you'll also be benchmarked against your peers there. Isn't that great? Well, I love that. So you'll have some kind of ranking system, and you can be, that's what SmartDrive says, you can benchmark against your peers. Oh, 100 drivers did better than you this month. What is your problem? I love it when companies have drivers compete against each other like that and tell you how stupid you are. That's another good way to raise morale and get drivers in, okay? And of course, Colin England says this will just protect drivers. It'll just exonerate them. That's the only reason they use these kind of things. It's never to, do anything to the driver. Oh, we all know that's true, right? I think they should aggressively put these in their ads now. We use SmartDrive system in all of our trucks. I mean, if it's such a benefit, I'm sure you're going to want to put it out there. They put a press release out, but it was just in the trade papers, okay? It wasn't really out, where drivers that are just randomly looking at trucking stuff are going to find it. I read all this stuff, but it's just not widely out there. Anyhow, look, SmartDrive, these camera systems, you want to monitor my driving? Why do you hire me? Okay. Oh, they came out and said, oh, this is just going to protect drivers. It's just used to exonerate drivers and stuff like that. Look, don't buy any of that mumbo jumbo. They use it. If there wouldn't be these coaching things, if it wasn't to change your driving habits. Ooh, you went over a line there for 2 seconds. You need to do 6 minutes of coaching. You need to do this 15-minute coaching thing on your own device, right? No, okay? That needs to be logged, and they really should pay you for it as well. But of course, who knows if the company would pay for it? They're not known for paying 100% of your time. No one's written to me from England and says 100% of my time is paid. All right, I'm waiting to see that. And it's not just England. A lot of these places are putting this in. They're just in the news for it right now. So get ready if you're in England to get the SmartDrive system installed. If you don't already have it, they've already been testing it. And remember, eventually that SmartDrive system is going to come to a truck near you as well. That's just how it's going in the industry. If we don't put a stop to it now, it's gonna be everywhere. All right. That's it for today from England, and we'll see you soon on the next one.